welcome to my channel. So today I am going to do something a little bit different for you guys. If you guys watched my favorites video, on there I mentioned that my favorite sponges are the Chi sponges, and I buy the 4-pack for $15. And I did say on there that I will compare it to the Beauty Blender, just because, you know, everybody talks about the Beauty Blender and they swear by it. So I thought I would go out there and purchase the Beauty Blender and compare, you know, just any sort of blender, which is like the Chi one that I've got. I thought I would compare it with the Beauty Blender because at the end of the day, I buy 4 for $15, and then when you go buy a Beauty Blender, you buy one for like $27, I believe I bought it for. So it is a bit of a price difference, and I just wanted to see if it was worth it or not. So I went down to Sephora in Melbourne, and it's actually the first time I've gone, which I'm a little bit delayed because I know that like when it first opened, everybody went and checked it out. So when I went past, I was like, oh my god, okay, I know what, you know, the whole fuss is about. It's beautiful in there. And I went to where they sell the Beauty Blenders, and I saw the stand, so I'm like, all right, I'll grab one. And this is what it looks like. So it comes in a little tin, and it's got your little Beauty Blender in there. I bought the black one just because it was cute. Now, when I was there, and still till now, it is like tiny. That's the size of my hand. It's like literally smaller than the palm of my hand. I even had to ask the lady, I'm like, is this the real, you know, Beauty Blender? Because like I was not expecting it to be this small. So I'll pop it out for you guys. Like literally, it's so tiny. And it does feel a little bit different to the Chi blender. So like they're both dry at the moment, but this one just like, it just feels more airy inside. And you can almost squish it just straight away, and it is really foamy, whereas this one's a bit more dense. So, and that's me full squeezing, so that almost like you can almost literally put it all the way down. So that's the first thing that I noticed. There is just a small, yeah, as you can see, they're not even damp, so this one is like much bigger than the Beauty Blender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dampen both, and we'll see what size they become. So basically you got to run it under running water and make sure that it soaks up all the water, and then squeeze out all the excess water. And I'll be doing that to both, and then I'll come back and we shall test them on each side of my face just to see what the difference is. So I've just damped them both. This one here is the Chi one, and this is the Beauty Blender obviously. Now this one is still a bit more dense than that one, so this one is just a lot more softer. They have grown in size. However, the Chi one is still a bit bigger than the Beauty Blender. I'll just show you guys. So that's how much bigger it's grown. I feel like when I see them on YouTube, I feel like they're just so much more bigger than that. And obviously that's what it came in, and it doesn't even fit in that anymore. So now we're just going to compare the two. This side is going to be the Chi side, and this side is going to be the Beauty Blender side. I'm very excited to see the difference with application, just because there is such a price difference. So it'll be pretty interesting to see what happens. Let's just jump straight into it. First, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face, and I'm going to use the NYX Photo Loving Primer.
We just put that on all over the face, like so, like this one and this one and this one. Yes, yes.
So primer is done, and for foundation I am using yet again the Maybelline Dewy Smooth Finish, and this is 225 in medium buff. This is starting to get a little bit dark for me. I think I'm getting lighter. And this is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous, and this is in the medium beige. So I just mixed these two together. Also, I don't like using this on its own just because it's very matte, and I've got dry skin, and matte and dry skin do not get along, so that's why I go in for the Dewy Smooth Finish. I love this foundation. It's one of my favorite drugstore foundations. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna get into it. I don't know if I should just like go for it at the same time, but I'll go in with the Beauty Blender first. I almost feel like it's not fair. I'll go in with the Beauty Blender first, and then very flawless at this stage. Let's just go in with the Chi one on the other side, and then we can compare the two properly. Okay, and that's it there. Now, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but there's no major difference. I honestly wouldn't be able to tell. Like, if someone literally did half their face with a beauty blender and did their other half of their face with the Chi Chi blender, I would not be able to tell the difference. I mean, it looks pretty much the same. The slightest difference that I have noticed is that the beauty blender is just a little bit more natural looking, so it's got like more of a natural finish, whereas this side you can, like, it's literally like 0.1%. You can tell that, you know, it's a bit more thick or cakey. I don't know if cakey is the word to use, but it's a bit thicker, the foundation, how it's distributed itself or applied. So what I am going to do though, just to be completely fair on the application, is I will wear the foundation and my makeup throughout the whole day. I'll see if there's a difference in regards to maybe how long, you know, each side stays on for. If one seems to fade out a little bit faster than the other side, maybe that could be it. Other than that, like I said, there is not much of a difference whatsoever. $30, $15 for a 4-pack, and I think by itself it's $5. So yeah, like I said, this one's just a bit softer, this one's a bit more dense. They still feel the same. They pretty much applied the same makeup. Not much of a difference. At the end of this video, you will see a full summary of me in regards to the makeup and the end of the day and how long it lasted and did one side last longer than the other. So I will put that all at the end of the video for you guys. And yeah, that's my opinion really. I wish I could say that this one is like so worth it. Actually I don't, because I would prefer to get, you know, a $5 sponge rather than a $30 sponge, and honestly, like, I can't tell the difference. I don't know, maybe on camera it's different, but I can't tell the difference. So yeah, the only thing that I thought that was cool about the beauty blender is you leave it on top, and then apparently when it dries out, it just puts itself back in this little tin. Maybe that's worth $30, but at this stage, I mean, I'm happy to leave this on my stand and use it every day. So that is it for the beauty blender, the Chi Chi blender. Like you guys saw, not much of a difference. If there was a difference, I didn't pick up on a difference. I feel like they applied the same exact thing. But if you guys did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more of me, please click that subscribe button. And I hope that you guys have a great day or night or morning, whatever it is. Thank you so much for watching yet again, and see you later. Bye.